Oh shit, what am I doing? Alright, like it's everything started. Great, I really don't like the fact that I got a legendary eerie pet because of the fact that I can't carry on with the quest, not the quest, whatever it is, I guess it's a spooky alchemy guy. I can't re-get the legendary, the airy toy even though I have it right here. Because the thing you need from it, let me just equip this pet at this point. The thing you need from it, it's from this guy. But I've already given him the item and I can't give it to him again for reasons. Why don't they just soulbound the item? Like, if they just soulbound the item, there wouldn't be a problem. I feel like the admin just pulled an admin and for some reason made it extremely stupid. Yep. How you doing there, Tyler? Been a while. The thing is, I already have the item for the next quest as well. Right over here. Okay, just been a bit. Yeah, has been a bit. I've been thinking about just switching to Windcraft at this point. Like, the Ironman experience has stopped being about grinding the game and been more about just farming up coins, which is probably the most boring thing in the game. Damn, look at that pet level up, getting 1 level per kill. People always like to say, oh, Ironman is easy. It's easy when you get to grind the game, like kill the mobs, kill slayers, do dungeons, fight Kudra. It's not easy when you need to grind coins for 100 hours for one single item. Also, consistently go up in price. Yeah. I mean, 891 million coins will probably just get me 2 items. And also that doesn't include the fact that I can't get like certain exclusive items that's a vampire mask, which is needed for the museum. 2 items if you're lucky. Yep. Thank you there, Scorpius. I seriously do believe the best way of solving it is literally just having every single item you can buy from an NPC rather from the dark auction, because they're just gonna go up in price. At least Windcraft doesn't have that sort of issue for the Ironman, because everything you can get from Ironman, you can just craft. Oh my god, how'd I get attacked? Hello Gaming Lord, hello Neuron, how you doing? This boss is quite a lot of fun, but still. Yell me where do you want free carries? Why is that always... I always get tired of hearing... Can you carry me in the game? 29.9%. You see, this is what I mean by the game can be a lot of fun. Like, it's only when you're doing shit like this which is fun. Can you help me? I feel like you're saying can you help me, it's a another way of saying can you carry me? It's not like you're saying oh, do you want to trade the bosses? 2 months and no term? I mean, I've had other things to do, such as grinding up coins and upgrading my gear. So of course it makes sense that I don't have a term in 2 months. What, do you think I got that 30 virus luck? I've been grinding the boss. I don't fight this boss I don't even stream every single day now. This server? Yeah. I feel like the coin grind on Ironman wouldn't be as bad as it is if there was more money making methods. Like, how limiting... Oh, great. The Hypnon is here. It wouldn't be too horrible. It would still be horrible, but it wouldn't be too horrible if you could just get, like, an additional money-making method or two. Like, I don't think it would hurt too much if they just add in one more money-making method. It seriously just help. Why the fuck is everybody joining my stream to say Free Palestine? Seriously, it makes no sense. This is a fucking Minecraft stream at this point. It's actually sad that that's the second person this week who's said it. Why are they also spamming? Hello, do good job, Bonzo. How you doing? Oh, I'm in Bozo. How you doing? I'm doing quite good. Just farming up some endermans. Just chilling like that. Oh, the eerie pet has leveled up a fair bit. Too bad it's legendary, meaning I can't carry on with the quest. Why is it that you can get the item to level up the eerie pet, but when you level up the eerie pet, you can't actually carry on with the quest line? That makes perfect sense. I just have the toy in the backpack. But don't worry, game. I don't want to carry on with the quest regardless. Level up, Eerie. I am leveling up, Eerie. It's just the fact that it's legendary, so I can't carry on with the quest line. I got the soup, which is the fourth thing you get in the new one. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to summon in the minions. Oh, whatever. I'll just shred this face. New stuff out. They should be out daily unless you've leveled increased the rarity of your eerie pet to legendary, like I have. Yeah, if you've done that, then did I get hit? If you've done that, then you can no longer complete the thing. Did I get hit? There's no shot that I got hit just then. There is absolutely no shot, game. How did I get hit? The pet is easy to get. To be honest, the first three are extremely easy to get, with the first one actually being the most difficult. You gotta hand in the visitor quest within a couple of seconds of a visitor coming to your garden. Like the first couple of seconds a new visitor goes to your garden, you must hand in that visitor's quest. So it's relatively easy to do. How you doing, the OP pickaxe? Yeah, it's relative. Oh shit, I completely forgot it. Oh, whatever. It's not easy. I've done it 2 times already. Where is it? Here's my legendary one. And here's the common one. I've already done it 2 times. Don't have any crops. Well, you better get farming or buy them from the bazaar, depending on which profiles you're on. FNAF movie sucks. I haven't seen the FNAF movie. I have no intentions of watching the FNAF movie. I am in as well. I mean, all you gotta do is just start farming up every single crop to a certain point. Like, I promise you, it'll probably take like an hour or 2. Like, if you're playing smart, you can get it done in an hour or 2. How am I doing so much less damage? Oh yeah, I'm using the eerie pet. What does this pet do again? Intelligent, speed, intelligent. We increase damage to squeaky mobs. That would actually be useful when it's level 100. Because the abilities you can use without the pet. Wait, I thought. Did I change it? I thought this pet has its ability still on it. Even if you're not using it, like the Kudra pet. I'm so confused. When did I change that? Hypixel ban for a week. What's about force ban? Hypixel just be a lot of fun, not messing up a single time recently. My god, Hypixel, just let me carry on with the quest. I already have the soup from the 4th one. I even vaguely know how to make the candy for the 5th one, I think it is. I think the candy is the 5th one, but I don't know the secret potion. Oh, whatever. How do I not kill the bat since our dungeon is silly? Hold on, are you talking about floor 4? You're probably talking about floor 4. Oh shit. No. What about are you talking about? I mean RPGs are grinding. Yeah, but this the Ironman grind is literally just farming up coins and then competing with normal accounts with like the coins that you grind, which isn't a lot of fun. Like imagine grinding for 100 hours just so that you can compete with somebody who can make 100 million coins per hour. God, there's so many noobs. Why doesn't this guy move? Can you survive on Ironman? Honestly, it used to be a lot of fun back in the day. Before you needed to compete with normal accounts. I mean, grinding up coins for dungeons, that was actually quite easy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you didn't really need that much. More than likely, you needed like 150 million coins at max. Is this a Hypnon? Oh god, I'm only doing 420 damage. What the fuck? You can't survive till end armor? That's because you don't play the game at all. You say it's a grind, but you have probably less than 100 hours in this game. Hell, you probably have less than 50 hours. And that's me being generous. Oh shit, I forgot that there was an endstone protector. Ah, great. I promise you, back in the day, Ironman used to be so much fun. With the exception of like RNG. Like the heavy reliance on RNG to progress in the game. But that was the worst thing. We didn't have the RNG meter, and yet we didn't really need to compete in the dark auction. Like, the dark auction wasn't a big thing. I promise you, the dark auction was extremely easy to get to complete back in the day. And then they released a chance auction, and suddenly everything just becomes super expensive to the point that you can't really progress without mining for 100 hours because farming makes no coins. AFK also makes little to no coins. Everything on an Ironman makes little to no coins except for mining. The difference between farming and mining is actually incredibly massive. Even if farming you can do semi-AFK. Jesus. Even if you mine for like an hour or an hour and a half, you'll still make more coins than farming, which is ridiculous. Especially considering the fact that my farming gear is nearly maxed out. The few things I'm missing are the final enchantments for the Lotus armor, Visitor's Quest, and also the Spaceman helmet, or the Visitor. Yeah, no, and I keep on telling you that joke was never funny. Wait, I summoned in a mini boss? 2, 1. Look at this boss, mini boss just shred. Look at him just get shredded. He died just so quick. Oh shit, that's actually somebody who's half good at the game. I say half good because of the fact that everybody else seemed to be shit at this game. I think 275 might have been the person. No, it wasn't 275. It's probably like 260. Why is this guy back again? Do you do admin carries? I do give advice on the game. I don't do carries. More than likely speaking, you're trying to get the Juju bow and you're trying to get it too early in the game. I say stick with the spirit bow because the Juju is better than the spirit bow, but in reality, you can really get away with just the spirit bow for a long time. Most people tend to not realize that the spirit bow is actually ridiculously powerful for the stage of the game. Like, if people actually paid attention to the spirit bow, they'll realize, oh, it's now a short bow, and it actually deals damage. Like, it has stats. Once again, not as good as a Juju, but you can get that later on in the game. Hello, FRP, how you doing? I'm doing quite good. By the way, how do I go just for kills on Final Destination armor? To enemy. Wait, what do you mean that good job, Bonzo? Or good job, Zozo? Okay, he's playing a game or quit. Spirit bow is bad. How is the spirit bow bad? It's easy to get. It's reliable. And it's very cheap. I'm doing tier 2s at the moment. I mean, let's just hope that you're not doing them early, because that's an issue. People are still of the mindset that you must have a Juju bow to be good, even though that isn't the case. I see people with like 0 stats and have a Juju bow, and they still struggle in the game because they ignore the base stats and the smaller things that give Juju. I mean, give stats in general. They ignore Slayers, so they don't have the Spider's gold mixin, the Spider gold pot mixin. They don't have Rev 8, so they're losing Ferocity and also some Vitality. They don't have mining farming leveled up that much. Same with like, wouldn't say alchemy as much. Well, yes, alchemy is a big one. They're losing defense and mining. They're losing HP in farming and fishing, intelligence and alchemy. I don't think Sven Slayer is actually that good. I'm just gonna say it. They don't go into the Rift, so they don't have the Rift necklace, which is, let's check mine. As you can see, I do have it set to mining, and I can't be bothered to change it, but you can still tell that this is ridiculously powerful. Hell, sometimes they ignore the Vanquish gas cloak, which restores 1% of your maximum health every second. That's ridiculously good. Rift is 8. Rift is actually quite easy when you get used to it. They ignore magical power is another big one. Like, the only thing that they have is the Juju bow, and they have like 300 to 400 magical power. Which shouldn't be the case. You should have like 600 magical power by the time you have the Juju bow. Sure, post your IDN. Wait, do you have 1k points? And what? I remember you were thinking back in the game when you're powder grinding. Oh god. Powder grinding. Yeah, powder grinding completely changed. Like, it's easy to do now. You could get like 40, not 40. You could get 10 million powder in like, how long is it now? 10 hours? So less than 10 hours? Like going from 0 to 10 million, which is basically how much I have now. It's gonna take you like 10 hours. It is absurdly quick. Okay, I'll check out your profile in a second. I think this is something that people forget, is now the game is easier to get to where I'm at, but also at the same time when you get here, that's when the true challenge starts. For Ironman accounts, normal accounts will just have it easy. Oh, I think I got hit at the very last. Nope. I just barely managed to get through that. Yeah, normal accounts not needing to deal with like going to the dark auction and shit like that, just being able to buy the cheap, easy item from the dark auction. Like, that is extremely good. And of course that the summoning in a dragon, orb and there's a terror armor. This lobby. Come on, I need to get the terror armor 10. I don't know. Oh, fucking Christ. I hate fighting dragons so badly. Especially, why doesn't this guy ever stop? Jesus, look at that. I could have stolen first place if it just stopped for even a second. Fucking hell. TV. Video. Someone play Call of Duty. Like the old ones. Hopefully not the new ones. Yeah, I just told you about the Rift necklace. If you're trying to do Enderman tier 3, you probably need to stick with tier 2s, like how I did. Wait, did I do 2s or did I do tier 1s? I did tier 1s and tier 2s. And then eventually I got the final destination armor, unless you already... Oh, you already have it. If you want to get like kills, how many kills do you have on this already? 10k, that's pretty good. Oh wait, this one is 300. Yikes, I now see the issue. The new Call of Duties are shit, the older ones are still very good. Shaded, although Vice getting itchy. Now 10k kills is quite good. Having less than 10k on the helmet is an issue. Yeah, switching from shaded to itchy is a good idea because itchy is just better. Do you have the katana? Hopefully enough you're starting to work on the katana. The giant sword. Okay then, if you're making it, then wait, what summons are you using? Because the Reaper Scythe with the Wither Spectre summons is actually extremely good. So you're using this with the Mitre Staff? Mitre Staff is just so powerful nowadays. I'm guessing you're also using the Sheep Pet. If you need survivability, then the Enderman pet, which is the same pet that I'm using, is a very good pet. Like, people underestimate just how good that 30% damage reduction from end mobs are. Like, it's ridiculous. Amazing, what effect is from Necromancer Sword? Ooh, now that's an issue. You can only use it with Reaper Falcon. Like, using it for anything other than the Reaper Falcon is a massive issue because you can only summon in 2. And they die easily. Like, if you only have 2 alive, then they die far too quickly. Where's the dragon? Holy shit, this... I am destroying this lobby. Come on. Man, imagine if I had Fatal Tempo. Yeah, this is where the mad damage happens now. Oh, this is a strong dragon. I don't think strong dragons are useful for me. How did I not get the final hit? Okay, it's not like I would have gotten anything actually good from it. Let's just be honest. Yeah, I know your jokes are absolute shit. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. Like, I'm tired of just reading your jokes in this. Dragon Pet, I'm calling it. Nah, you can't get the Dragon Pet without placing down an eye. Well, that isn't entirely true. You can get the Dragon Pet if you have the highest damage, much higher damage than second place, and also last hit, which, how did I not get the last hit? Where's this guy's stats? Juju. Bro actually got lucky. Oh my god. That was so unlucky. What the hell? Great. Maybe I shouldn't have done that in the in third person. That was probably not worth doing in third person. Let's just be honest here. I mean, sometimes it can be nice in third person, especially with small people active. That person's level 236, and higher level than the average person I see doing Enderman Slayer. View profile. I'll view your profile after this one. More than likely, this is gonna summon in my boss. Yeah, I'm not trying to summon in my boss or get somebody to kill my mini boss and then summon in my boss. Like, that would be a nightmare. Do. Yeah, funny, no, and funny, you definitely are refractions. Man, you gotta stop with these jokes. I don't think that they were ever funny. Man, can you please stop? I have given you too many warnings at this point. You have the Juju. Can you even use the Juju? I feel like you're just that normal profile that can't use the Juju but still has it. I am confident. Man, nice duty bow. You can't even use it. Alright. I'm not bothered to read what you're saying anymore. At least for this stream. Like, you definitely can't. So you're Enderman free. Okay, let's check the base stats already. Mining is pretty low. Farming is quite good. Combat is very high. Congrats on Rev 8. You might want to get a Tarantula 8 to get the Spider mixin, Gold Pod mixin. Spend, you could probably leave that out for a bit. Then what else? You got the Rev necklace. Nice, you even have it on wax. Upgrading this if possible, it's a great idea. Because you'll gain an extra 0.5% restore. Nice one. The Glowstone Gauntlet is still pretty good. This guy's annoying. Sighted, so you're playing as some. Oh yeah, of course you are. When it comes down to other gear, everything here seems like pretty good. What's your main combat gear? Oh, I would have expected like Crimson or Terra. Getting like Terra armor is extremely good, especially if you have a dragon short bow, because that's just such a good combo. And then the Crimson armor with like a leather dagger you should be able to use is another great combo. Minions are high. When it comes down to it, this profile is actually very good. You do have a little bit in the Rift left to do. Mainly getting the Enigmas and the burgers. Those are gonna be the most annoying ones. Except from that, you seem to be progressing very well. Much better than the average person I see. Hold on, hopefully enough you haven't done the Enderman Slayer too early. No? No, this seems pretty good. Your entire profile is definitely very good, with the exception of the fact that your combat is ridiculously high. Also, wait. You've upgraded the pet. No, you upgraded to rare. You haven't upgraded to legendary. So you won't have the glitch like I do. I hate the fact that I can't. Knowing the admins, by the time that the event is over, they'll probably fix it, or on the last day of the Great Spook event, they'll fix it to where you can get another one of the Nightmare Sulfurs, or whatever they're called. Nightmare Nullifiers. It probably is called Nightmare Nullifier. So annoying. I have the item for the next thing, whatever it is. I got the next quest item. Great. Admin's messed up with an update again. Anybody surprised? Nope. Anyway, you know what the other hidden items are? No, I don't, but you could probably find them on the forums. This meant to be a new structure, a temporary structure that is behind the mountains in Spawn. If you've ever, yeah, that probably has to do with one of the last items in my opinion. Probably the last item. I don't even know what there is. Like, what's the newest one? The newest one was probably soup. So the next one is probably the special potion and the carrot, or the whatever the two potions are. Yeah, more than likely speaking, if I had to guess, it's the 2 potions. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I don't remember the name of them. I know one of them is called the secret potion. I don't know how to get that. But the other one, it's like the toxic cat potion or something like that. I can't remember. Great. Why should I turn off all particles from the settings? Wait, what? I mean, having particles on is important. At least most particles. Not all particles, but most particles. I just keep them on just in case. Go into video setting animation. No, but why? I'm already aware. You go into here, then you go into video settings, animations. But why turn them off? They're important for the game. If you... Oh, my entire armor set. Nice, I just got set up. Hey, that's pretty good. 50k. Yeah, turning off particle settings makes little to no sense, especially when you realize that certain bosses in the game have like a particle effect attacks, such as Necron on floor 7, and I think Blaze Layer is another big one. There are some other sort of mobs that have like particle effect attacks that you can't see without particles. I'd rather see the particles than not see the particles, just in case I run into a mob that has a particle effect attack and I don't want to die to that. Oh yeah, I just realized I'm probably at how many kills? Not kills. Probably above 30% RNG for the core. My god, is the core taking forever. Like, it's ridiculous. Come on. 10 mil damage, 10 mil. With a element pet. I thought I had an Aerie for a second. I was thinking maybe I should try switching to the G-Drag. Even if I'll lose quite a lot of my combat XP. Because a great way of leveling up a combat pet is actually just doing Slayers. I guess another good way, or a arguably better way, is actually through mining, now that you can gain a lot of mining wisdom. Yeah, I wonder why they don't allow you to just instant break blocks at this point. Like, I have around 7,000 mining speed, 6,500 to 7,000 mining speed. And for some reason I still can't instant break blocks. I can break them extremely quickly. It's probably because of the fact that if you're able to instant break, you can actually have fun in the game. I got another one of these. Oh yeah, you guys want to guess how long it took me to get a Pocket Espresso? How many kills am I at? I'm pretty sure I know the answer to how many kills it took me. It took me like 4,400 to 4,600, not 4,000, 440 to 460 kills. Ridiculous. At least it was a fun grind, even though it took me forever. Much more than I can say about mining for the plasma nucleus, Mitre Staff. What's another one? The Hegemony Artifact, the Shen's Relic, Pandora's Box, Artifact of Control, which I've heard goes for 1 billion coins. It's like 1 billion to 2 billion because there's only 10 of them. It's a ridiculous thing. I'll just talk to this bitch. There's only 10 of them per auction. Yeah, lowest bid 1.6 billion. Why is there only 10? How am I... That's like... How many hours is that? That's more than 100 hours of mining. That's like 150 hours of mining or something absurd like that. Actually, let's quickly do the math. Wait. Let's actually properly do the maths this time. So, if we're generous and say like 1.2 billion, and I make around like 23 million per hour, that's 52 hours. Wait, really? Is it actually 52 hours? I thought it was way more. Well, I guess it's setting up the lobby, hoping that the lobby is actually good. There's no structures there. And when you do start mining, that the lobby just doesn't start lagging. Like, you don't start lagging out of nowhere. Followed up by you're in a lobby where you can be there for a long time, and also you can mine for... You actually got the patience to mine for a long time. Do you remember? From a different stream, unfortunately, Blue Crep. I do remember you somewhat, but not completely. I really don't like the fact that... Why is foraging got to be in between farming and mining? Like, mining has been the best money making method for Ironman accounts for 2 years. 2 years straight. Farming was technically better for a short period in time. Mainly because people were F11 macroing. Like, let's just call it as it is. If you F11, you're macroing. Like, remember the teleport pads? Yeah, people just F11. Why is there a noob just fighting this? Oh yeah, he probably got like the VTuber or got like mad carries and now thinks that he can leech. So yeah, that's annoying. Okay, got hit at 1 second because game is fun. Still ain't macroing. Yes, it technically is macroing. Because you're not at your computer. Like, the thing is, if you're not at the computer and you're not playing, then it is still considered a macro. Yes. No matter what people like to say, that is still a macro. Game very fun. You know, Dragon class. I wonder how Windcraft is. I've heard that Windcraft is actually a lot of fun nowadays. Hopefully enough, I don't need to grind for 100 hours to get... Like, not really 100 hours. More like grind 100 hours for a single item on an Ironman account. If I do play Windcraft, I'd probably play on an Ironman account. Like, I'm so used to playing on Ironman that playing on a normal account just seems disturbing to me. Like, people can buy any item they want from the auction, yeah. But if you have and a computer, you're still macroing. Like, even if you F11, wait, F11 is the macro. Even if you're at the computer, you're still not playing the game. Like, that's the main thing. You're technically not playing the game. You're having the gameplay itself, and not in the terms of, like, you hear people AFK farming goblins, or glassite, whatever they're called. It's not like that. it's more the case of the game thinks that you're actively playing when you're not. Oh shit, wrong thing. There we go, here's the damage. Click. I completely forgot to. What's in the stream? Hi there. He threw the beacon early. What the hell? What if I had... That is still a type of macro. If you have your phone or something on your keys, it would still be a macro if you're not actively playing the game yourself. I don't really know how that one falls under a macro, I just know it does. Don't visit my island when ready. I don't really like visiting people's islands. Mainly because of the fact that, I'm gonna be flat out honest, I really don't care about how good somebody's island is because I'm always busy grinding the game. Well, I say people, but I mean like my island. I don't care about my island even though people like to say it's ugly. Like, no shit, it's ugly. I don't go in there often. Like, the only reason I go there is for the daily experimental table, minions, storage chests, and that's about it. Damn, I'm getting banned. To be honest, I think a lot of people should be banned. Like, they don't deal with macros that much. Like, there's people who blatantly macro and still do not get banned. Well, I remember there was a series like a year ago, half a year to a year, where a YouTuber or a group of YouTubers would be trying to find macros and actually record it, upload it, send it to the admins. The person wouldn't get banned. Like, they really do not care about macros at all. If they did, they would have upgraded the macro detection at this point. Like, so many people came up with different ways of improving the macro detection. And one of the greater ones is literally just setting up a macro check every single 2 hours if somebody's been doing a certain activity like mining or farming for like 2 hours straight. Like, a very simple way of improving the macro check and heavily reducing people who macro. It would even be like sending people to the hub if they've been... Well, if they failed a macro check, you just send them straight to the hub. A sugar ruff worth buying? Not really. Not at all. Unless you really badly need extra speed, like a mage in dungeons. Then in reality, it isn't worth it at all. How much is sugar rush? And how much does it give? Oh wait, you get this from the Spook Festival? Since when? I don't manage to forget this. Oh well, I could probably max it out. You can get max speed? I mean, if you wanted, you can get it. Why is this person just... What the fuck am I looking at? What weapon was he using? A Hypixel? Wait a second, what? Wait, he has storm armor. What the hell was I just looking at? Alright. Storm armor with Legion. No shot. No, he has Legion on his books. Wait, boots? Why does he have Legion on his boots? Well, if he has Legion on his boots, he should recall his boots. Bro died to a tier 2. Oh, I remember getting capped test. I think out of all the time I've played Skyblock, 2,500 hours, I've only been macro checked one time. And I at one point farmed for like 5 hours straight. I did a mining fiesta for 5 hours straight. And I didn't get macro checked for those, but when I farmed sugarcane for like half an hour on my island, because that was the second best money making method in the game before the Crystal Hollows and Dwarven Mines came out. Yeah, I got macro checked back then, but not now. This is why I don't like normal accounts. It's because people ignore the base stats and just buy whatever item they hear people say are really good. Like in reality, most of the normal accounts have no idea what they're doing in the game, or even know how to progress. Yeah, I got macro checked in like half an hour. But I see people who farm and mine for like 10 hours and they don't get macro checked. Yeah, items can only carry you so far. This is why I really badly hate like dungeons, like the party find dungeons, because they see the fact that you don't have a term and you're playing as an archer. They're like, oh, why are you playing as an archer? How can you not destroy the the F7 boss fight? You have no damage. It's not the fact that I have no damage, or people have no damage with the duty bow inside of dungeons. In reality, they have a lot of damage. It's just the fact that certain mobs have a damage cap. But of course, the average Skyblock normal account won't realize that. Am I still doing a million damage? Damn, I shredded that last phase. %30.6%. I thought that it would have been higher. What the hell? Oh yeah, I just realized I have like 4 of these. Oh, they have the same drop rate as the Poké Espresso. Hello there, Stebel, how you doing? Yeah, they have the same drop rate of the Poké Espresso, and yet I got like 3 of them before I got a Poké Espresso. I'm pretty sure, hold on, let's go back into it. Yeah, I got a blood chalice before I actually got a sinful dice. My RNG in this game makes no sense at all. Oh, whatever. Hold on, can I upgrade my katana anymore? No, I can't. A little sad. Well, I can, it's just gonna be super expensive. Venomous 6 is ridiculously expensive. Thunderlord 7, ridiculous. Sharpness 7, absurd. Critical 7, very difficult. First Strike 5, extremely difficult. Like, the few things I got left in here is extremely difficult. Pretty good. I don't know what to do in Skyblock anymore, so... Oh shit, is this my mini boss? Let's hope not. Is that big? Okay, good, it wasn't my boss. If you ask me, you have a lot to do in this game. You gotta level up your mining, your farming, your combat, your fishing, your alchemy, get enchanting to max. You got to get Spider Slayer 8 so you can get the gold pod mix in. I'm guessing feel like you got carried to Enderman 7 since that's very common. I could very easily check. Yeah, it looks like you got carried. Let's check out your rift since that's another one. You need to get the McGrubbers burgers in the rift. Ooh. Orb, and I see that people are placing down eyes. Oh, hello there. Hammock, how you doing? Let's actually carry on. Tell me 1 point at a time. Upgrading your base stats, which are everything you see right here. Mining, enchanting, farming, combat, fishing, the Chancellor Slayer. What the Alright, game. This dragon's having a seizure. World's most unique dragon I've seen. What the hell is this lobby? Oh my god, there's a tryhard in this lobby. 2 mil damage already? Let's hope that the guy didn't place down any eyes, or else he wouldn't get any loot at all. Jesus. Does this guy have like fatal tempo or something? No, he doesn't have fatal tempo. He's probably got a term. I can't check out his items since he has his thing disabled. Yeah, more than likely he has a term at this point. When I drugs this man, call this man again. Yeah, it's, the base stats are something you need to work on. Same with dungeons. It's rare to see somebody actually needing to do a lot of dungeons. Starting to work on leveling up your catacombs level is actually a good idea for later on in the game. Getting a Berserker set for Master Mode dungeons is a good idea, since Berserker is now actually very good. Dragon Fuse actually quite good. You can work on your talismans a bit more. Yeah, you definitely are lacking in the talisman department. More than likely, later on in the game, you actually have quite a lot of trophy fishes. What the hell? Pets department. Everything here seems pretty good for the pets. Wait, what? The Endstone Protector? I can't help but feel like I get more damage output with this. Fuck, I don't know. Great. Hold on, I can do this. There's a certain cheese move that you can do with summons to just annoy people, get a lot more damage output off. It's kind of ridiculous. What the fuck is this lobby? Why is it so laggy? Hello there, human. How you do? 15k for burger. Oh my god, this lag. Is that a hype mate standing in the very center? Fucking Christ. This is the most interesting lobby I have ever seen. I said before, 1 point at a time. Okay. Thank you, Hypixel. Is my computer crashing? It's the same lobby I was just in. It was. I got kicked out of the lobby. And, okay, let's find a new lobby. What the fuck was that? Wait, that's a lot of fun. Man, Skyblock, I really appreciate that. Okay, the first thing I say is level up your base stats right over here. Like, try to get everything on this page leveled up a bit. Like, if you're truly looking for things to do, that's the first thing you should try to do. Wait, what am I missing with my base stats? I'm missing fishing and alchemy. I can't be bothered with alchemy. I do have slayers a bit. But yeah. Oh, I just saw that. This is seriously leveled up quite a lot. 178,000, damn. What about your foraging? I'm waiting for the foraging update. Just like everybody else, I'm just waiting for the update. I'm somebody who can't be bothered with leveling up my foraging, like the majority of Skyblock players. Yeah, try to level up everything else on there with the exception of foraging and alchemy. Foraging, alchemy, not alchemy. Foraging, carpentry, that's the one. And also blaze layer, probably the only three that I'd advise avoiding for the time being. I heard I gotta add in a new type of wood. Yeah, they're also gonna make it so there's a tree that... No, what was it? You can break trees much quicker if you have multiple people breaking the trees. There's also gonna be a heart of the mountain. Yeah, like a different variation of the heart of the mountain, which I'm hoping they call heart of the tree or heart of the forest. Like, that's a perfect name, heart of the forest. You can't get a better name than that for like a foraging heart in a mountain system, in my opinion. It's just difficult to impossible. Heart of the forest gotta... Yeah. If it's like anything like mining, you could probably max out your foraging in a week, or at least get to like foraging 50 in a week, because mining is ridiculously easy to max out. I got another hazmat, yay. I can't wait to never use that since I've already gotten it. I haven't seen anybody use the soul whip in such a long time. That's actually kind of impressive. People still use the soul whip? Wow. Can't sell it to the bazaar on my Ironman account. And you don't see the Ironman account next to my account as my VTuber's head. I feel like nobody ever realizes that I'm on Ironman. See, mining is easy to max. Like the XP, not the actual sort of gear. I mean, it's relatively... It's not easy or really fun, to be honest. Yeah, getting mining 60 was actually very easy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, once you have a pretty good setup and you start ruby mining, you gain XP ridiculously quickly. I'm fishing. Oh no, that was probably the worst. Like, out of everything needed Actually, no. Back when I first did it, it was much worse. You had the worm fishing, which was arguably more difficult, which was actually more difficult. Because there's more things that you can do to increase your fishing speed and see creature chance now. There's the harder, not hard, yeah, harder mountain being much easier. Same with like nucleus ones are so much easier nowadays. Harder mountain, you can open up the chest immediately. Nucleus ones, it's the robot parts. You can get them way too quickly at this point. Let's just be honest. With Beast Theory, your magic find is so absurdly high, especially with like a Dayax. Well, I guess Dayax, it's more later on. The only difficult part has to be the salvage items, which are much easier with the coal weight. Like, you got coal weight and you can get your salvage items way quicker. Like, getting a max setup for mining is still a massive nightmare, but it's probably like, you can probably save up like 100 hours to 200 hours depending on your RNG. Oh yeah, RNG for the Coleon is another big one. Admittedly, I got fairly lucky with my Coleons, but still, it doesn't change the fact that it was still an absolute nightmare. You can shave off like a good couple hundred hours with most grinds in the game now, because of the updates that make it easier to progress in the game. I'm not entirely against like updates that make it easier to progress in the game, as it makes it more fair and balanced for newer players. However, they still give like some sort of update for Ironman accounts, let's just be honest. 2 money making methods is ridiculous. You just realize Ironman account, super fun. Mine for hours so you can compete in the Shen's auction and Dark auction. Why is it... Oh, I'm gonna have another major rant. Why is it with the Shen's auction that you're able to buy the artifact of control and then sell it back to the to the bazaar? Why can't you sell any of these items to the bazaar? You see these prices? This used to be like 200k a few months ago. Now it's 200k. 200 mil a few months ago. Now it's 400 mil. This actually went down in price. But the artifacts of control, Jesus, this one go up in price. Only 10 of them, and people can buy them and sell them back for a massive profit. It is absurd. Oh wait, this guy's still here. I am not buying that. 17 million coins per. That is not worth it. Hello there, he's fun. How you doing? There's some botters. They bought 2 Skyblock Street. Sub botter and view botter. Christ. Sub botters, I don't understand why people get sub botters. Like it's truly the dumbest things. What will the increasing your subs actually do if nobody is actually watching you? View botter, it makes more sense as it gets you high in the algorithm. But sub botters? Nah, that's like an ego thing. Let's just be honest. Sub botters, follow botters, ego thing. They make no sense on why anybody would actually have that. Oh, especially like, I'm not sure if you guys remember like follow for follow or sub to sub, sub for sub, where you would follow somebody or subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then they'll follow you back or subscribe to your YouTube channel. Like, that was a big thing back in the day. It was mainly big back in like 2010, 2012 sort of era. After like the 2012, it kind of died down, but also at the same time, it didn't like completely go away until I feel like 2014 was the last sort of couple of years where I saw sub for sub or follow for follow being like actually quite popular. This is actually ridiculous. I do know quite a bit about internet culture. Probably a concerning amount. Ah, whatever. I'll never go outside, let's just be honest here. I play Skyblock, I need to spend 100 hours on just mining rubies. Or Dello mining. To actually feel like I'm progressing in the game. I kind of be like RuneScape Ironman, where everything you need for a Ironman account is either grinded yourself or bought from an NPC. Like, that would actually be so good. Hello, the name that I'm never actually saying. Like, the most logical thing for an Ironman account is literally to just buy every single item from an NPC or grind it yourself, instead of competing with normal accounts in terms of coins. Because there's always got to be a massive gap in like how much coins you can make and how many different methods you can use to make coins. Like, what is it? With a basic setup you can make 35 mil per hour mining nether warts. Or not nether warts, nether quartz. Wrong ones. Yeah, with a basic setup, mining on a normal account with the nether quartz makes you a ridiculous amount per hour. That's a new one that people have figured out, I say within the last like month or so. Somewhere around a month sort of era. Like, the money making methods on a normal account. People like to excuse the Rift saying that it's not good. But in reality, you can make quite a lot of coins per hour from the Rift on a normal account. Especially if you do Vampire Slayer, you get lucky, you slowly build up your moats, sell you have a McGrubber Burger tier 5, and sell the melons. Like, you can make a ridiculous amount per hour. 3, 2, 1. Damage, damage. I just remember something. The ways that people flex their account now is completely different. Like, it was originally the way to flex your account was your net worth. Like, it was the main sort of big one. Then it changed to weight. Particularly, what is the one that I'm currently using? Lily weight. Lily weight was seen as the most advanced sort of weight system in the game. And now it just changed to who has the highest skyblock level, which is a horrible indication on like how good a player is, because you can literally just get like a small dumb things done like the museum and gain a lot of XP. Like, apparently I'm missing 20 levels in just the museum alone for cheap and easy items I can't be bothered to get. Hello there, slow call incoming. I honestly don't expect it. Like, I just reached the point where I'm just like, I'm just not getting it anytime soon. I hope it isn't like with the warden helmet. Oh boy, was that a nightmare. My Warden helmet was at 50%. The Warden helmet was a much more boring grind. Like, I'm gonna be flat out honest. What the hell is this guy doing? Why is he left clicking with a Hyperion? Great. Yeah, the Warden helmet grind was an absolute nightmare because of the fact that I actually didn't have a good pet. I was using a leather dagger at the time. Yeah, my best sort of pet was actually the Griffin pet, which I had legendary at the time. But there was also no RNG when I originally started grinding. So I got 1,000,000 XP for revs. And I think I got to, actually no, what was it? I was at like, I'm willing to say 2 mil XP by the time I gave up with Rev Slayer and just moved on to a different game. Only returning when they added the RNG meter to the game. But yeah. Oh boy. After they added in the RNG meter, it was still an absolute nightmare to grind up the XP because I was once again using the leather dagger and I didn't have the axe of the shredded. Which after getting the axe made it much easier to grind, but still a nightmare. I eventually got to the point of Rev Slayer to where I could do them very easily. One thing I could say about Rev Slayer that's better than Enderman Slayer is that you need to concentrate less. Like on Enderman Slayer, you always need to be careful on the beacons, which can one-tap you. Which Rev Slayer, I'm just grateful doesn't have. Like, if you're constantly moving backwards and moving to the sides, while also not hitting any walls, you can dodge every single attack. It's honestly ridiculously easy. It's probably too easy to the point that it was actually boring. More entertaining than mining, but still an absolutely boring fest. Alright, can I do anything to this? No, I can't. How have I not summoned in a mini boss? That's a guy's boss. I'm not bothered to fight that. Oh good, a mini boss. Let's actually use the axe. Oh good! Somehow it knew I was looking at it and started attacking. Ollie. Thank you, Hypixel. I greatly appreciate it. What the fuck is going on? What the hell is going on? Do they not have summons? Are they trying to use explosive arrows? They don't have a single summon. They have a claymore? What the fuck? What is wrong with people nowadays? They only have 400 magical power? Jesus. They have like no stats at all. Wait, they're playing as a mate. No, they're playing as a berserker. I thought that they were playing as a mate. They have a Devon drill? What? What is wrong with people nowadays? They don't even have a rift necklace. No, they haven't even been in the rift that much. Jesus. I have an Enderman pet, but they're probably not using it for the boss. Like, if I had to guess what pet they're using for the boss, why is there still 10 out of 10? It's not meant to say that. It's probably the Sven pet, the wolf pet, because they don't have another combat pet, with the exception of the whale, but why would you use a whale for Enderman Slayer? I gotta check and his collections and see no minions. Actually, pretty good for minions. Huh. But going back to this, yeah, doesn't have the greatest of stats. Best armor worth 10k? What do you mean worth 10k? Like 10k coins? I don't even know what armor costs 10k coins. Like, an armor that costs 10k coins? There is no good item that costs like 10k coins. Unless you're looking for like a super obscure sort of weapon or armor. Because if we go into here and check down with like the cheapest armor, these are soulbound. You got Starlight Squire. Wait, how cheap is Perfect Diamond? Yeah, you see right here, there is no armor that's actually good. Is that my beginner at the game? I guess if you're new at the game, you should try to get glassite armor. This armor set is definitely much cheaper nowadays, and is still very good. Like you put what's the basic reforge? You put Fierce onto your glassite armor, it's gonna carry you until you get to the end, which then you get the end armor and also the end sword, whatever it's called, the void sword. Like going into the end is where you get your next massive boost in the game. Hello crazy gamer, how you doing? I say if you can farm wheat in the hub, you should be able to in an hour be able to afford full glassite armor and a raider's axe. Meaning you can easily get to the end and then get the next sort of items that you need. Like progressing in the game, it's actually very easy. Yeah, looking back at like how the progression in the game is now compared to how it was before, it's ridiculous. I guess after you get Final Destination armor, it's the Dragon Short Bow and Terror armor followed up by Crimson armor, and I don't actually know what type of Berserker weapon you would have that early on in the game. There must be something in the newer updates at this point. Go to bed instead of bed. Yeah, there must be some in Ben. Cause no short, you do know how to switch it from Ben to bed, right? I mean from bed to Ben. Cause Ben is immediately buying the item. I haven't been on a normal account in forever. 600k? I mean, you make 600k per hour farming wheat in the hub. If you get like the hoe and also harvesting 5 on the weapon. I mean the tool. Yeah, farming wheat in the hub if you know how to lobby swap makes you a lot of coins per hour. I mean, it's better to go onto the garden and farm there. Where do I get the hoe? It's one of the NPCs in the hub. Like if you do /hub and take a 90 degrees turn to the right, there's an NPC there that sells a rookie hoe, which will do you an amazing job for the beginning. Also, when you get Skyblock level 5, you probably want to try and go to the garden, like go to your island, talk to the strange visitor, head to the garden and start farming wheat for like, I think you can make around a mil per hour with a basic setup on the garden. Why is he left clicking with a Hyperion? This makes no sense, it hurts my brain. I don't understand, the guy's a level... Wait, was he a level 200 or was he a level 100? He's a level 100. Wait, no, they both have the same sort of armor. I'm so confused on which one it is. If it's the level 200, I'm in shock. If it's a level 100, I'm still quite concerned. The people in this game sometimes are very strange, and that's saying it lightly. Oh, I forgot to use the axe. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Losing like 150k damage. Yikes, that's actually a fair bit of damage. Hit phase. I just realized after this grind comes the dungeon grind again. Well, technically it's the finishing off the town grind with the quartz. Followed up by the final dungeon grind, getting all of the recons, potentially, yeah, the overload books, the claymore, and then what other sort of ones will there be? I think after that comes the Blaze Layer grind. How do you switch lobbies? If you don't have like a rank, do you have a rank in the game? Because if you do, there's an easy method. If you don't, then it's gonna be more difficult. Okay, now 15 million combat XP over. Damn, Slayers give a lot of XP. No. Okay, then you probably want to do /is for island and then /hub to go back to the hub. That is probably your best sort of method of lobby swapping. Wait a second, I'm about to spawn in the boss. Oh, whatever. Come on. God, I don't know how many more Enderman Slayers I can do today. I haven't been in the Rift today, which is honestly not a good thing, considering I still need the McGrubbers burgers. Oh, I did use the axe again. That was dumb. Wait, did I still have the axe ability? How was I doing 900k? Yo, Profited, how you doing? How much XP do you have? It's like 30%. Nearly 31%. I don't focus on the XP since I have mods that tell me in percentage. I think mine is like 1 in 1,100. God, do I love mods. I'll check after this layer. So yeah, how you doing there, Profited? RNG meter. Yeah, 31%. 1 in basically 1,100. Oh, this thing chugging through this very nicely. I'm doing quite good. Been absolutely bored recently with like mining to get hundreds of millions of coins. Just so I can get a few items from the Scorpius auction. Yeah. 22 mil per hour mining because of the fact that I don't have the advanced drill or a good ping like other people. 30. Great. I didn't see that I spawned in my boss until it told me. My god. What speed do I have? 389. Alright, that's respectable. I just thought that I think I would have more speeds. 1 million damage with the axe warp. I was thinking maybe I could try my crimson armor, but then I remembered my crimson armor is shit. Like, my crimson armor has no stats at all, considering the fact that it's just a base armor with no stars. It does have some enchantments, but it's still basic tier. I don't get one tapped from normal. Well, I take a lot of damage from the normal sort of voidlings that are around here. But yeah, I do a lot more damage. And a lot more damage if I get the stacks off. Right. Let's actually check again. If I switch to this armor, I think I do about 1.5 mil. If I have my... That's just how bad my crimson armor truly is. Oh wait, that must have been the... What is it? The ring? 1.4? Consists on 1.4? Yeah, it must be that one ring from the Romeo and Juliet quest that triggered. I felt like I hardly noticed the ring. Alright, I think I'll end it here. I am honestly quite tired. So yeah, I'm out streaming in tomorrow. And